Hello YouTube, I'm back again, and I just wanted to talk about this article that I have seen in the paper. It was in the Cleveland Plain Dealer. It's our local paper. I get that all the time. And in this article, it was talking about the hate groups are at all-time high, which is really crazy. I mean, it went from a low of 457 in 1999 to 1,020 in 2018. Now, I don't know too much about hate groups. I mean, you can see the chart down there where the groups went all the way up. And I'm recording this off of a video I did earlier. I did it like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was really tired. It didn't come out very well, and I end up accidentally throwing away the article. So I just wanted to show you this, and this has nothing to do with prepping. Okay, so bear with me a little bit here. This has nothing to do with prepping. I just wanted to show you that there are hate groups out there, and they're a hindrance to our survival as preppers. Because see, sometimes the U.S. government, I don't know why they would, but they lump preppers into hate groups also, I guess it's because of a lot of those survivalist groups out there that's anti-government, that we get lumped in with them. But even though we're not, as you can see, it's 622 total anti-government groups out there. It's 36 in Ohio. And a lot of those groups, they prep. I mean, they're not all government groups, but I think they lump in some groups in there that's probably not also, because some of them might be preppers groups in that group, because that's a hell of a lot of people that they lump in those groups. I mean, out of the 1,020 terrorist groups, hate groups or whatever, 622 of them are anti-government. Like I say, the government don't like preppers anyway, so we're not even going to talk about that, okay? And another thing, maybe that's why they're talking about it could be another revolution, because if you got that many hate groups, that's a good 60% of all the hate groups in America is hating on the government. That's 60%. That's really too high. Okay, you got your usual hate groups. You got your anti-LGBT groups, your anti-Muslim groups, your Ku Klux Klan groups, your black nationalist groups. I mean, you got all these different types of groups out there. I mean, but us as preppers, hopefully we don't have to run into those groups or any kind of situation like that, because, like I said, it's ignorant thinking. I mean, anybody that belongs to those groups are thinking stupidly. I mean, you shouldn't be delusional, because hate is not going to get you anywhere. It is not going to help anybody. And like I tell people, hate is a learned thing. You're not born to hate. You learn to hate. Okay, anyway, we are bonded together because we are preppers. We are not in agreement all the time on our politics. We may be different on things. We may disagree on where we keep our prep, but we have one thing in common, is that we prep to survive. And another thing we do have in common is we want to keep our guns, because I haven't met a true prepper yet, that says he wants to give up his guns. And that's one thing that all true preppers have in common. That and the usual beans and rice. But I'm not going to talk about that. But I'm just saying that the only color, or the only race, I should say, the only race that should matter is the race of survival. All that other stuff should be out the door and out the window, because it doesn't matter. Because when shit hit the fan and it's 9 people left, you going to kill any of those 9 because they don't look like you, don't act like you, don't think like you? Or are you going to kill off 4 or 5 of them, and then it be just 5 people left? I mean, that might be all the people that left in the entire state where you at, or the entire city, and you want to kill them off. But like I said, there's some crazies out there that think like that. But we can't have that kind of thinking in the shit at the fan situation. I mean, I know it's going to be the wild, wild west, and I know we're going to have to defend ourselves, and I know people are going to be coming to our bug out locations trying to take our stuff, and we're going to have enough problem with them, and they're not going to be strangers. Those are going to be your relatives. Those are going to be your best friends. Those are going to be your neighbors. I mean, and then we're going to have to do what we have to do, because it is what it is to survive. Because we can't share with everybody. And like I said, I'm a big believer in after all this is over with, the world comes back to some semblance of normalcy, whatever that is, after the day of reckoning, I'm going to call it, that we can rebuild, and that we will need places. I don't know if they're going to be cities, farms, a location, or a general store where people can go. The people that held on to their gold and silver, they can go and trade that in for items. You know, we can have a barter place, barter town, or whatever we're going to need to do it, because we're going to have that after everything is over with. But we can't have that if we got people out there with ignorant thinking that they're going to hate on people all the time. You know, I don't care what that girl's sexual preference is. I don't care if that guy over there is the Muslim. I mean, I don't care. All I care about is the survival of my family, the survival of other preppers that's out there that are like-minded like me. And that's what it's all about. I mean, we got to stop the cycle of hate. And like I said, it don't make any sense. It's just crazy. And what made me redo this video, because I thought I did a decent job on it, was because I was reading some stuff in my preppers group, and they was having a heated discussion via text in the group, and it was first it went from political to racial, and these two guys are the same color, so it wasn't a black-white thing. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know, and it went there, and it made me feel like this is not the kind of group I want to be in, because I don't believe in that stuff. You know what I mean? It just helps nobody, and it only hurts everybody. And as I said, I made this original video at 3:30 in the morning, and I had to reshoot it, so that's why I had to do it like this, because I'm recording off the covers of the other video. So thank you, YouTube.